Cooking with the Salmons, and this is Greg. Now today I'm going to be teaching you how to make coconut shrimp. It's one of my favorite appetizers. It's quite easy to make, and I'm going to teach you how to make it two ways. Butterfly way and then the regular way. Alright? Now before we do that, just take this time to go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel and hit the post notification bell so you'll be notified each time we post. Alright? So let's go ahead and get straight into it.
Okay guys, so what we're going to be using for our coconut shrimp, we have our shrimp, of course. Shrimp has been washed, deveined and peeled, and we have left the little tip on the tail right here for presentation purposes. Alright, so we leave this last piece of the shell as well as the end of the tails right here. Alright, so we have our shrimp, we have our coconut flakes. Alright, we have our flour, we have our 2 eggs that we're gonna beat. Now to season the shrimp, we're gonna be using some Old Bay, some smoked paprika. I'm gonna put a dash of Cajun in, and I'm gonna be using some onion powder and garlic powder. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead now and set this up in a way that is similar to an assembly line, and I'll show you the process of breading the shrimp and getting it ready to be fried. Okay guys, so first we're going to be seasoning our shrimp. We're going to be using, it's about a teaspoon of black pepper, and this is 2 pounds of shrimp. Okay, we're going to be using a little bit of garlic powder. You can season to taste based on how you like your shrimp to be seasoned. Alright, I'm going to be putting just a little bit of onion as well, onion powder. Some Old Bay. Smoked paprika, and this will give it a nice smoky flavor as well as color. We have a bit of Cajun seasoning, just a little. And about a teaspoon of salt. Alright, then we'll just go in and season these properly. Just get the seasoning on all the shrimp. Alright, so the shrimp has been coated nicely. I'm going to now put this aside while I prepare the batter. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and beat our eggs. Alright, we're then going to actually season this egg batter as well. While seasoning, just make sure you just put a little bit of seasoning in it because you already seasoned the shrimp. But for each coating, to ensure that it retains the flavor, you need to ensure that you season the batter as well. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of the garlic again in here. The onions. Just a little bit of the Old Bay again. And a little of the Cajun. Mix that together. Now we're gonna add some flour, because we're basically making a batter that we're gonna dip the shrimp in before we coat it with the coconut flakes. Alright, so try to mix that batter in. You can use a whisk if you choose to. A fork does the job as well. Okay, we're gonna then add some water. Alright, so this consistency is okay. This is what we would want to see. Alright. Okay guys, so there are two ways of preparing your shrimp. Alright. Now you could leave your shrimp whole, just like this, and put it in the flour, the batter, and the coconut flakes, fry them, and that's it, and you're fine. Now the other option is to butterfly the shrimp before frying it. Alright, so you would basically use a knife and run it along the back of the shrimp like this. Alright, to create an opening. Just ensure that you don't cut it all the way through. You just want to cut it enough to open it. Alright, basically butterflying the shrimp. Alright, you can use your hand and complete the process. But this is what it looks like when it's butterflied. Alright, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do some of them butterflied and then some of them whole, so you can see the different result at the end. These ones that are butterflied are gonna fry way faster than the ones that are whole. So just bear that in mind when you're trying this. Alright? Okay guys, so this is how I'm gonna set up my assembly line, where we have the flour here, we have the butter, we also have the shredded coconut flakes. All right, and then we're gonna put our shrimp in this container over here. All right, so first thing first, let's start with one of the butterflied shrimp. Go ahead and put this in the flour. Coat it with the flour first. All right. We'll then place it in the batter, making sure it gets properly coated. Then drain the excess. Then we place it in the coconut mixture and press down. Ensure that it's properly coated with the coconut. Pick it up. Check it to make sure it's properly coated. Shake the excess off. All right, and that's what we have here. Go ahead and put it on our sheet and wait. Same process again. Flour. Then the batter. Drain the excess. Then into the coconut flakes. Make sure you press down on it so that the coconut will stick. Shake the excess off. And that's what you have. Alright, it's a similar process for the ones I'm gonna leave whole. Like these. Put it in the flour as well. Then into the batter. Then into the coconut flakes. Okay guys, so we have here our shrimp prepared. You see on top we have the ones that are butterflied, and then down here we have the whole shrimp. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead now straight to the stove and we're gonna get these fried. Okay guys, so there are two types of coconut flakes. Alright, one is sweetened, one is unsweetened. If you choose to use a sweetened one, just be mindful that it will burn more easily than if you're using the non-sweetened coconut flakes. All right, because as you know, sugar does burn real fast once you put heat to it. All right, so just bear that in mind. You can choose whichever one you would like to use based on if you like yours to be sweet or if you like yours to just be, you know, the regular flavor. Then you could go ahead and choose whichever one you want. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and place my coconut covered shrimp in the oil. These are going to be fried real fast. It's going to be probably about a minute to 2 minutes on each side. Just go ahead and place them. Do not overcrowd the pan. Just go ahead and put as much as can comfortably hold in the pot. All right. So for me, that's going to be 5 for now. So I'll go ahead and wait until it's golden brown. And then I'll take them out and, turn them and then take them out and put the other ones in. Alright, so you could test it real fast to see what it looks like. Alright, so you just leave it there for a little bit more to get golden brown and crisp up, and then we'll go ahead and take them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one, show you how to do the whole shrimp in a few minutes. But I'm doing the ones that are butterflied first. Okay guys, so when your shrimp looks like this, golden brown, it's time to remove them from the heat. Alright, so you can go ahead and remove these and place them on a baking rack to have it drain the excess oil. Alright, so this is exactly what you're looking for. When your shrimp looks like this, you're ready to take them off. Alright, also between frying, what I'll do is get rid of the coconut flakes that are in the oil, so as not to have it continually burning. Alright, so if you have a small strainer, you just go ahead and remove as many of those pieces as you can. Alright.
And then you can go ahead and put the other batch in. Alright, so the next batch I'll be putting in is going to be the whole shrimp. Alright, so same process. We did the butterfly shrimp earlier, and now we're doing the whole shrimp. Just place them with enough space between them. It's never good to overcrowd the pot when you're frying something, okay? And that should do it. We're gonna allow these to fry as well, just as we did with the butterfly version. These may take just a little bit longer to cook because, as you know, the butterfly version is actually thinner, so it will fry way faster than the whole shrimp. But the process is the same. Just watch it. When it starts turning, kind of golden brown, it's time to either turn it or flip it if the top is not being covered by the oil, or if it is covered by the oil, it's time to take them out. Alright, so let's go ahead and watch these, and then we'll take them out shortly. Okay guys, so has now been about 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these. So turn them according to how you put them in. Okay, so we can give these another 2 minutes on the other side and we should be done. They're nicely golden colored. So this is exactly how you'd like to see your shrimp. Alright, so these have now been in here for 2 minutes. Let's take a look. Alright, and it's ready to be taken off. So this is exactly what you want, no darker than this. Alright, so time to take these out. Okay guys, so this is the end result. As you can see, we have our two different types. This our butterfly types in the middle and our regular types on the ends. Alright, and if you notice, it is properly fried, looks nice and golden. Alright, so this is it, properly coated with coconut and the batter. Alright, so you can go ahead and try this one guys and let me know how it turned out for you. Alright. And there you have it, coconut shrimp. Alright, now if you gained any knowledge from this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel and hit the post notification bell so you'll be notified each time we post. Alright, now if you have any other way of doing this, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. You could also go ahead and advise us as well if there's any other recipe that you'd like us to try. Alright, and until next time, what would, one love, and big up on yourself.